I just found my first uke. No, Sensei.
Yes, Sensei.
All right, I don't know why I don't have a mic, but that's okay. I'll just speak loud. Can everybody hear me okay? Yes. All right, good. All right, I finally get to put my gi on. I've been videotaping this whole weekend, so I finally get a chance to work out with you guys. And hopefully you guys will learn something. I'm not going to actually go through a lot of really fancy techniques or anything. I just want to kind of give you some simple concepts that you can kind of apply to what you already know. So what we're going to try to do here is we're going to try to work on geometry. Is anybody here good at geometry? Math? I hate math, but, well, that's okay. I can still hate math, but still apply it, right? So basically what we're going to try to work is we're going to work a triangle, and we're going to work some vertical and horizontal movements. And you can incorporate them with anything that you do already, okay? So the first thing that I'd like to do is let's just take a basic movement right out of our secondary exercises. Turn, block, kick. So let's everybody just get in a neutral stance, okay? And all we're going to do here is we're just going to kind of work, well, I'll just count, we're going to pretend we're doing the tension exercise, all right? And all we're going to do is step back. We'll step back with our right foot first, okay? Ready, itch. And then we'll go back, knee, san, itch, knee, san, jit. Everybody okay with that? All right, very simple move, right? So Dan, let me borrow you for a second. So basically we're going to, in any confrontation, this is probably the position that you guys are going to start in, right? Not too many people walk around like this, right? So ideally what's happening here, we have a confrontation going on. Dan's going to throw a step through and do a right punch at me. And all I have to do is just go into that first position of the attack. Now, naturally, what would be his next move? Yeah, he'd swing and he'll try to hit me where I'm at. So this is what we're going to do. As he throws that first punch, I'm going to step here. Now, when he throws that next punch, I'm going to step back to where I started. So basically, I'm trying to get out of the way, okay? Do it slow because this is something you have to build up to, you know, just like your katas. You start them off slow, learn the movements, and then you build up to it. Dan, get back here. So in a neutral stance here, he's going to throw the punch. I step off here. He punches me again. I just move over to where I started. And if he punches me again, I can move back this way. All I have to do is just keep moving. All right? So ideally, when we're dealing with movement, we want to move when they move. We don't want to be sitting dead flat on our feet as the attack comes in, and because that's what will happen. You're going to get hit. So as the movement happens, you move here. Now, one of the things I'm going to work with you, we're going to work a little bit more just precise on the movement is, now watch what happens when he pulls the arm back. Watch my right foot. I'll do it again. Wait a minute, hold on. Neutral stance. Now, when he pulls his arm back, watch this. See my right foot? The heel comes up. It's very subtle. It doesn't have to be a lot because his focus is on my center, isn't it? So what I'm trying to do is I want to make sure I get up the center. Now, because he's engaged me here, he doesn't see that. He doesn't see that foot moving. So what happens is, as he's ready to, when he pulls that punch back, I lift my heel up. Then when he throws the punch, I can just push off that foot and move. Does that make sense? So let's just try that one movement. So everyone just kind of stand there this way. Face your partner. That'll be good. Face your partner. Okay, so the count is going to be from a neutral stance. When he retracts that arm, I want that heel to go up. Okay, that's going to be count one. Count two will be the actual punch, and you'll be pushing yourself off to center. Okay, so ready, itch, knee. Okay, one more time. Let's do it again. Ready, itch, knee. All right. It's very hard to read, especially when you're this close. He can't see me lifting my heel. All I'm doing is preparing myself to move. Now, I can probably move because I've been doing it long enough, flat-footed, but it's just so much easier when you're on that ball of the foot. So when he's ready to punch, he pulls back, my heel comes up, and then when he punches, I step off to the side. So try that a couple times with your partner. If you want to do the left side, try that too. Make sure you spread out. You need plenty of room. Okay, this time here, what I want you to do is I want you to work the triangle. I'm at one of the tips of the triangle. We got one angle, one tip here and one tip here. So by us moving in that direction or that triangle, we're able to get out of the way. So as he retracts that foot back here, I put my heel up and then he's going to come and punch. I step off this way. So I'm moving forward this time instead of back. Okay? So the first one we did was the back motion. Now we're going to work the angle of the triangle there. So as he punches, then we move this way. Okay? We're not using the arms yet. We can engage those after. All I want you to do is get the feet part down. So try not to use your arms. I know it's hard not to use your arms because you're just so used to using them all these years. So it's going to be 1, 2, and then the next one, 1, 2. And then all I want to do is just get on the outside of them. All right, try that. Remember, when they retract that arm back, that's when your heel comes up because you're preparing the move. Yep, bring it in. Now, the majority of times, basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to almost deceive our opponent. And by doing that, that gives us a little bit of an edge. So we want to take that geometry and kind of apply it a little bit. So can I borrow you this time? All right. So just step in and do a right lunge punch. All right. So where's his momentum going? It's going straight ahead, right? All his energy's going this way. Okay. Now, if I'm standing here and he's back here, and I stand here like this, I have to either move back or I can do the two moves I just showed you. But ideally, what happens is when this momentum comes at me this way here, I want to take that and I want to intercept it. But I don't want to match that horizontal, that linear motion. I want to redirect it, so I either want to go down or I want to go up. So I'm taking this horizontal plane and I'm applying a vertical plane. Does that make sense? Okay. So what we're going to do here, from a neutral stance, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do the back to the first step that we did. As he pulls the arm back, I'm going to pick the heel up. As he comes here, I want to grab his wrist, and I want to just slide it so my hand hooks onto his wrist. Okay? And guess which way I want to go? Down. I want to go down as I grab that. So as it comes here, punch. Okay? You see what happens is his body kind of almost goes in that direction. Now I have him off balance. Because the objective is to get your opponent off balance, isn't it? Whoever stays in balance will usually victor in the confrontation. So you want to get him off balance before he gets you off balance. So as he punches here, I come here, I pull down this way here, and guess where I go? I go back to my beginning. And I go down. Okay? I bring him down, I switch my stance, and I keep bringing him down. And what does that do for me? Does it give me a little edge? I think so. Okay? So slowly, what we're going to do here is when he pulls back, lift the heel up, step off to the side. Don't grab the wrist. Grab the arm and slide to it. Because what you're trying to do is just catch it where it widens. Because you'll be able to pull it. Okay? So don't go like this. Don't go reaching for the hand. You want to go for the arm and slide down. Oh. Well, you're a good puncher. Okay. Here. And then what we want to do is we want to step back and go down. Try that with your partner. Very basic. Go slow. Don't go too high with your partner because you're really learning this, so you don't want to go too fast. And go back to where you were. Go back to where you were as you transition and push down. There you go. Bill, come here. All right, listen up. I just want to tweak a little bit. I know, everyone. You're supposed to say yes, Sensei.
Yes, Sensei!
Okay. All right, so as he throws the punch here, I step back here. I get him down here. Once I'm here, I want to bring up and then down. Now, this downward motion should be when your stance is completed. So one, up, down.
Yes, Sensei!
You see how the movement is and how it affects his body? So try that with your partner. So remember, down, up, down. And that whole transition is during the stepping. Here, down, up, down.
I'm not tapping out, Sensei. Thank you.
All right, try that. All right, any questions so far on what we just did? Pretty simple. We're taking a horizontal momentum, we're bringing it down, then we're bringing it up, and we're bringing it back down. But we want to make sure that when we bring it up, and when we bring it down and bring it back up and bring it down, we're transitioning our stance. So the downward motion ends with the stance. So you don't want to do the downward motion and then step, or you don't want to step and do the downward motion, because you want your whole body engaged in that movement. That's important to remember. Okay? All right. Can I just borrow you again? So now we're going to work the angle this way. So as he pulls a punch here, I step off, and all I can do this here, I can do this. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which arm I use, whichever one's convenient for you. I can do this one or this one here. All I'm trying to do is bring him down. So look at my position to his position. Where's his center? It's going that way. Am I in that center? No. I have a new center here for myself. You see how his body jolts like that?
Receive again.
Yeah, you receive it again. So try that with your partner. Doesn't matter which arm you use. You can use this one, or you can use this one. Just get on that outside. Go ahead, try that. Paul, can I borrow you? All right, so now that we have an idea of how we're moving off to the side, or we're moving to that point on the triangle, we're basically just trying to get out of the way. Then once we get out of the way, we need to somehow manipulate the body somehow. That's important to do. So when he throws that punch here, we're going to do something a little different now. We're going to get a little dangerous here. So now what I'm going to do, yeah. But we're going to do it really slow because it's first time doing it. We don't want anybody to get hurt. Okay? So as he comes in, what I want to try to do is I want to go forward. Because remember, when they move, you move. Don't sit flat-footed. Don't wait for them to come to you and then move. You should be moving when they move. Right? When you're in a sparring match, what do? Do you just stand there like this? No, you bounce around. Everyone's moving. You're moving around because you're trying to find the in, or waiting for your turn to get in and get that technique off. So basically what's going to happen here is I'm going to basically just do a regular Sanchin step. As he punches, I'm going to come in like this. Okay? And all I want to do is bring him forward again. Look what this does for me. Before we get started, I want to kind of point out some pressure points here. There's a line here that starts in the back of the neck, and it goes all the way down to where the Fu Manchu or the chin is. Okay? Did everybody see that? The line is here, and it comes down this way. All right? There's 4 pressure points that we can deal with. We got gallbladder 20, turn around. Gallbladder 20, which is right here on each side, because all the pressure points are bilateral, except for the center points, but we don't want to deal with them now. So you get them on both sides, right where the hairline would be. You can feel in the back of your neck, right where that bone is, where the bone starts from the neck. It's right there in that center. You can feel it. Okay? Everybody see that? I'm just turning in different directions, right here and right here. Okay? That is gallbladder 20. Then it goes behind the ear, which is triple warmer 17. This one here, you push in that way, that'll get a response. The next one is right here. If you look right at the tip of your eye, you come down the side of your eye, you feel a little notch there, that's stomach 5. Okay? And then right here where your Fu Manchu would be the mental nerve. So you're dealing with 4 pressure points there that you can take advantage of. So when he throws that punch here, I come in here like this, what do I have? To get them all, guess what I do? I just bring my forearm out. I'm going to get something, won't I? That's important to remember. You'll always get something. Anytime that you go towards the neck, you're going to get something. I don't care what it is. Do you care what it is? No. Because you're going to hit something and you're not even going to know what it is or what it's called. It doesn't matter. So as he punches here, bring him forward. Look what happens when I bring him forward. Now, can I have a bushkin here if I want? Sure. Here, pushing up like that, right? Right? Or I can come this way. Now, normal reaction would be what? He would punch again, right? And all I do is stop the shoulder from coming forward. Still want to hold on, that's important, because once you get a grab of your opponent, do not let go. Stay on them until you are finished with them. So as he punches here, boom, and then when he tries to throw that other punch, he can't. Even if I just put my elbow up there, he can't move that shoulder. Okay? So let's just try this movement here. Come here, and then just do this motion. Wrist block, I mean, you can inject anything that you are comfortable with. Okay? Try that with your partner. Slow, it's not a hard movement. Start up very slow. I see a lot of you is kind of like pointing at those pressure points as you're going through your movements. So you know what? Let's do this. I'm going to point to them, and we're going to call them out together. So I want you to say them out loud so you can kind of hopefully remember them. So when we go to the back here, we want gallbladder 20, triple warmer 17, stomach 5, and mental nerve. Mental nerve. We'll call that the Bill nerve. Okay, so ready? Again, gallbladder 20, triple warmer 17, stomach 5, mental nerve, AKA Bill nerve. Okay, all right. So, all right, so let me hear you guys say it. Ready? Go. The Bill nerve. More people said Bill than mental. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let's take something right out of Cezanne. Now you got to remember when you actually hit somebody for real, you're going to get a different response than you do in the dojo. Because in the dojo, the main purpose of being there is when it's a safe place to go to learn this stuff. If we beat each other up every class, do you think we'll come back? Probably not. So we kind of almost role play, or would you say maybe movie play or whatever, theater play, however you want to look at it? Huh? Bill, can I borrow you again?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mental.
How you doing?
All right.
What's going on, brother?
Not much. All right, so we're going to take the block, kick, knee strike in Cezanne, knee strike. All right, he's going to throw a left punch. And as I block this here, of course I want to get this going. Now, how do I get him to go even further down? I throw that kick. As soon as I kick him, his body will naturally bend over like this, okay? In the dojo, he wouldn't do that. So if we pretend, if it's a real kick, this is the position that we're going to get. It's a predicted position. When I kick him, he's going to bend over. If he doesn't, then I'm in trouble, okay, in a real life situation. So he throws the punch, boom, here. I throw the kick, he bends over. Now, guess what I do with that knee? I put it right in the middle of his leg here. All right? That's all I do. I don't have to knee him in the head like we do in the Bonkai.
Isn't that Charlie?
That's Charlie.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? So basically, there's a point here from the hip. I'll do it on this side. On the hip here to the knee, right in the center. So you go here, here, center. That's basically where it's at. Mm-hmm. Actually, put your hands by your side. Right where your middle finger is, that's where the point is. Mm-hmm. Okay? That's really where you want to hit. Now, it's gallbladder 31, 32, and 33, and it's about that big. Okay? We just use gallbladder 31 just as a reference point, but there's 2 on each side of it. And we got a nice little area that we can hit. So that's where the knee goes, right in that center point right there. Okay? So as he throws the punch again, block. As I kick him, what's his natural response going to be? Whoom! It's going to come down. Now from here, I can throw the knee, and when that brings him down, guess where I can throw my shokin? Right into the kidney, the head, whatever is there, take advantage of that. So with your partner, we're going to do it in 3 movements. 1, 2, the bend over, and 3, the knee. Try that with your partner.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You okay? 2 5s or 110?
110.
What?
I couldn't find the index.
She was trying to find
Some people don't have it.
Yeah.
But basically, just take it right from your eye, right there.
Yeah.
I felt it.
Yeah, it's there. It's right there. You only got a few minutes left, so I'm trying to give you a little bit of everything all at once. Ray, can I borrow you this time, sir? All right. So let's say Ray gives me a double arm grab here. Okay. What we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get our opponent in what we call an S lock. Okay. So in a real life situation, let go for a second. In a real life situation, if you give resistance one way, guess what the opponent's going to do? They're going to try to fight you. So what you want to do is start off by resisting and then go the opposite direction. So as he grabs here, I'm gonna try to push up this way. Okay? As I push up this way, what is he gonna do? He's gonna try to push in, which I'm gonna take that momentum here, and then I'm gonna come up underneath, and I'm gonna grab and I'm gonna pull down like this. Actually, we're not doing an S lock. So grab it here. So as I push up, he's going to push down, and that's going to give me the momentum to get one hand in. It doesn't matter what side you go on, okay? And then all I want to do is wrap my fingers right where the thumb is, where his thumb is, and then just turn it this way. Now look what this does for me. Triple warmer 17, gallbladder 20, right? I can step through, do an elbow. I can do anything at that point. I have him off balance. What?
I call that the inside leg.
The inside of the leg, yeah. But I have him off balance, and now I can deal with that. So what we're going to do is here, we're going to push up as he pushes down, reach underneath, and basically what you're doing is you're taking your hand here and you're just sliding it around the wrist. Then you're going to grab the thumb muscle and then turn this way, pull down. Just think of it as doing a low block. Here, bring the arm up here, san chin, low block. Try that. So you push up and he's going to push down, so that's when you come in. No, grab me. So as I push up, you push down, and then what this is going to help me, and all I'm going to do is ring my finger around like this, and then grab and then turn.
It's a subtle move.
Yeah, subtle move, and I'm just doing a low block. Did you get it?
Yeah. He had to go.
Huh?
He had to go to the bathroom.
Oh. No, you got to grab my hand. You got to go grab the arm. So which hand do you want to use to grab? Right. All right. So as I push up, you push down. Now come in, come down. Take that. Open your hand. Open your hand. You want to ring it around that way so you can get your fingers there, and then you pull me down. Yep. Okay. Just think of it as a low block. You better be back for 4, 3, 2. One of the things some of you people are asking me, oh, how's the grab go? Okay, I got this part, but what do I do here? So ideally what you want to do here is you want to come up here and then lift your arm up like you're going into san chin, grab the thumb, and then come down. Okay? So I think what's happening is people are doing this motion here and they're trying to deal with it down here. Yeah. But by bringing it up, it definitely puts it right in your hand, and then you can just pull straight down. Okay, so make sure you go up when you grab it. Make sure you come up and then go back down. Try it one more time. All right, so ideally what we want to do is I'm trying to get you to kind of think about getting your opponent off balance. When you first started karate, why did you start karate? Because you wanted to improve your own training, your own self. But as time goes on, you kind of perfect that. So now it's time to look at the other side of that fence as your opponent. How can I exploit my opponent? The reason why I got into pressure points is because it doesn't matter what style you take, the human body is the human body. Okay? And that's what I want to exploit. Spinal reflex is a spinal reflex. You get a predicted response. There's no way around it. So by getting your partner off balance is so key. And we see it all the time, especially in our circle blocks when we pull in and you see the person jerking like that. That's the response that you want to get. That gives you the second or two to do your move, whatever it may be. So it's important to remember that when you do your training, look at the other person. Don't always rely on yourself. I mean, you know, if you're under black belt, yeah, your training should be about you, not about the other person. But as time goes on and you've been doing it for years and decades, we got to look at the other side of the equation, okay? So if you can try to keep that in mind, keeping your opponent off balance as much as you can, you're going to be that much better of a martial artist, okay? I know it's a very short time. These seminars go really quick. We can really dive into all aspects of what we did tonight, but that's something we do on a dojo floor. That's up to you and your sensei and these type of seminars, okay? All right, thank you very much. Enjoy your next seminar, and we'll see you later. Thank you.
That was fantastic.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Can I go over the hand thing with you? Because I.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You
'cause
just
I'm not
did it.
grabbing there we go. Yeah, sorry. Oh, I think it's
Hit that guy.
No, I know what he's doing.
Oh, you know
Yeah,
who
because
he
I'm
is?
not
Yeah.
getting the.
I know who that guy is.
Oh, I thought it was
Sorry, I didn't
Sumner.
mean to do
I
that.
thought it was Sumner. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to Live Dan D.